Welcome to Astrofox. So today we are going to discuss about Gowri Panchangam. This Gowri Panchangam, I think we discussed in Panchapakshi, where I promised you all to give this table. But now because I am putting it in a public way, I thought it will be better if I explain right from the basic to the application. So we will see what is this Gowri Panchangam and what are the planets associated with this Gauri Panchangam and what are the time divisions, and later in the end we will see the table. Table is just a ready reckoner. Okay, but how the table came and what is the principle behind that, if we understand all those things, it makes even more better. Okay. This Gauri Panchangam is somewhat closely related to a system called Chogadia in North India, but though not completely same. Okay, but the divisions, all those things remain the same. So this Gauri Panchangam, it is a tool of Panchangam used to find auspicious time, so that whichever activity you are undertaking, that should give you the expected successful profitable results. Understand? If you are not bothered about the consequence, then you need not see planetary position or any muhurtam, anything. But if you are very concerned and you want that activity to be long lasting and be a profitable one, then definitely muhurtam is very important. And for this muhurtam, the Panchangam forms the basis. Again, Panchangam means five elements. So all those things maybe separately in a different video I'll try to upload, where I'll try to discuss close to 20 to 25 hours of Panchangam. Okay, step by step we will go. But as of now, we will try to understand what is this Gauri Panchangam. So like I told, like how we take the Muhurtam. In Muhurtam, we take the combination of Tithi, Vara, Yoga, Nakshatra, all those things, right? And Karana. So these five things we take, and if Panchakam is not coming, then we say that particular day is good for a Muhurtam. But instead of going into such very big details or huge details, here we are taking a particular time division of a day, because each time division of a day is ruled by a particular planet. Nature of that planet is going to tell us whether doing a particular task in that time duration is going to give good result or bad result. So like I told here, 24 hours of a day is divided into 1.5 hour each division. 1.5 hour is 90 minutes. That means we will be getting 16 divisions from sunrise to, that is from today's sunrise to next day's sunrise. That means in the morning we will have 8 divisions, in the night we will have 8 divisions. Definitely this terminology you would have come across in Jamakol also. Understand? In Jamakol class which we conducted almost 10 days, 30 hours class, there I gave you how Jamakol is also related to this Gauri Panchangam, and why Jamagrahas cannot function lesser than the duration given. In today in software some arrangement they are doing. Morning duration is less, night duration is more. That and all will not work. Always Jamagrahas will have the same duration. Similarly, we are seeing this Gauri also. In these 8 divisions of time, each one of them have their own significance. For example, there is Labha Gauri. For Labha Gauri, there are certain activities which gives a profit, and there is Utti or Udyogam, that is related to certain kinds of activities. If such related activities are done in this auspicious time, it gives even more better results. Okay, so now let us understand what are those 8 time divisions. Those 8 time divisions are Udyogam, which is also called as Utti, Amurdam, which is also called as Amudam, Rogam, Labam, Dhanam, Sukam, Visham, and Choram. These are the eight different kinds of Gauri. Now, again, all of these are represented by a planet. Okay, Udyogam or Utti is represented by Sun. Amrutam or Amudam is represented by Moon. Rogam by Mars. Labam by Mercury. Choram by Saturn. Visham is somewhat similar to Pambu in Jamakol. That is what we are given as Ragu. Here, Ragu means it also involves Ketu in it. Okay, the the snake later got separated into Ragu and Ketu, but it is a one initial body, that is Ragu. It is called Visham, means poison. Sukam is Venus, and Dhanam means Jupiter. Now directly we can go to the table. If you see, apart from three, rest all five are given good. But like I said, particularly what if you do is good, that is important. Now Udyoga Gauri means all this sun related thing, like taking some swearing in ceremony, Pattabhishekam in those days they used to do. Today means some ministers, both ceremony or swearing ceremony can be done. Some government related works you can do. Applying for a government job or a tender, government tender, or accepting your offer, because today everything is on email, right? So that you can do job related thing, meeting some higher officials, some panchayat head, giving some work, and accepting your offer letter, taking blessings from your father. All those things can be done in this Utti Gauri or Udyoga Gauri. Next is Amudam or Amrutam, and that is represented by moon. So here, taking medicines for any long-term diseases, first night, that is the first contact between the husband and wife, Nishekam, meditation, getting blessings from mother, collection of medicinal herbs. These Ayurvedic acharyas, Siddha doctors and all will collect medicine. So if they collect on this Amruta Gauri, that medicine's potency will be good. Doing archana for your Nama Nakshatra in temple, all those things can be done in this Amuda Gauri. Next is Roga Gauri. So Roga Gauri is represented by Mars. So starting anything will lead into fights, unnecessary quarrels, accidents, obstacles. In fact, you can check on certain days when you take on this Roga Gauri, when the day and the Gauri is also bad, definitely it would have ended up in an accident. Understand? So such a thing also should be noticed. And in fact, if you're taking any medicine during Roga Gauri, definitely that will give that side effects. Or doing a surgery may lead into another complication. Understand? So this Roga Gauri should be carefully observed. Next, Labam and Dhanam Gauri. Labam means here it is Mercury. That means all Mercury related, signing an agreement, opening a bank account, or a rental agreement, meeting your friends, proposing in a love. Understand? Or negotiation, mediation, or registration of your property. All those things you can do. Dhanam is represented by Jupiter, means all financial, like a fixed deposit, recurring deposit, and bank account opening, or any other auspicious activities can be done in this Dhana Gauri. Next is Sukha Gauri. Name itself indicates happiness, which is represented by Venus. Marriage related talks, meeting any female person. Female person means any convincing that female gender may be easier during that Gauri. Buying jewelry, and Nishekam, again the first contact between the husband and wife. Mangalya Dharnam means doing your Mangal Sutra for wearing for first time. Some people will go to Tirupati and change their Mangal Sutra. So that can be done during this Sukha Gauri time. Buying of house, or auspicious related activities again can be done in this Sukha Gauri. Next, Chora Gauri. Chora Gauri means name itself indicates it is maybe some theft, right? It is already I told, it is Chora Gauri is not a good one. Okay. In Chora Gauri, whatever you do will lead to an obstacle. Everything will be delayed because it is represented by whom? Saturn. That is the reason in astrology, Saturn is also Karaka for thief, they will say. Okay, everything will be an obstacle. Whatever you start will take unusually long time. You would have seen some houses would have taken years to get completed. Understand? All this fraud, cheating, and will take place. Sometimes, if you buy certain objects, a mobile phone or any other thing, it will be stolen or you will lose it somewhere. All this will happen if a thing is initiated or brought in this Chauragori. So, Chauragori should be avoided. Okay. Lastly is Vishagori. Okay, so Vishagori is for all evil related activities, means all these black magicians. And in Panchapakshi, I told there are three negative activities, right? Bedanam, Maranam, all those things. People who are doing the Prayogam in the person's weak Pakshi activity, they will do in this Vishagori only. Okay, so this is not good. It is only causing harm or evil things. So, like I told, out of that eight Gauris, three Gauris you are avoiding: Chora Gauri, Visha Gauri, and Roga Gauri. And planet wise, if you arrange also, they are represented by Saturn, Mars, and Snake, that is Ragu. Okay, so this is the table. I think this doesn't need any explanation, but this this year and these things will be varying, means one or two things will vary. That means this Gowri Panchangam is not uniform. In Tamil Nadu, there are a lot of Panchanga Kartas. Most of the Panchanga Kartas have their own thing. But what in our observation, and most of the Panchangams which coincide, and when the same thing is applied to the Panchapakshi table, whichever I saw is giving correct result, that only I put here. That is the reason in the class also I never told you go and check on internet and you put, because their right is also there, wrong is also there. Similarly to how the Panchapakshi, the Krishna Paksha timing, whatever you are getting is completely wrong. We saw that in the class. Similarly, Sukla Paksha, there is no problem. Everybody have given the same order. Understand? So that is the reason some people will say this Pakshi works sometimes it's not working. But those who all attended, you all gave the feedback how wonderfully you are able to apply. Similarly, this Gauri Panchangam also, a lot of variation is there. I am not denying it, but this is the mostly accepted Gauri Panchangam. This is for morning, and the next one is for night. Accordingly, as per your sunrise and sunset, if you want to make some deviations, you can make that and you can prepare your own master chart. So, thank you for your time. If you are all interested, then more and more on Panchanga along with the palmistry, whatever we left, we will continue. Thank you for your support. Have a great day.